Good Monday, everyone, and welcome to Leap Year this year. This is the last final day of the month of February, February 29, 2016. This is GordonStateWeather.com and GordonStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region. And, well, you can see these raindrops here. They're coming down just to the west. Skies were sunny earlier. Now they're clouding over, and a quick shot of showers moving through the area during the next couple of hours here. This is the daily video forecast discussion for Monday, the 29th of February, 2016. Surge of warm air moving into the region this morning. These showers have now advanced further east. We'll show you that on Doppler in a minute. This was from last hour. The temperatures are already rising. These are current. Temperatures are rising from the chilly 30s where they started out with in parts of northwestern New Jersey this morning. They're rising rapidly on southwesterly winds and sunshine this morning into the upper 40s and lower 50s in the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. This is ground clutter here, but this rain band here has expanded east, and we'll get into that in just a moment. We have small craft advisories on the coastal waters until late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Watches, warnings, and advisories. We have small craft advisories until 10 p.m. tonight on the New Jersey coastal waters all the way to the back bays here. Small craft advisories also into the back bays of the Chesapeake here until 6 p.m. this evening. For Long Island Sound South Shore open waters here until 6 a.m. on Tuesday. We still have a flood warning here for portions of southwestern and central Connecticut here until 2 p.m. this afternoon. Here comes the showers. Right now they're moving east at about 35 miles per hour, and they'll quickly move into the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area within the next hour from this broadcast. Morning surface chart from WeatherONOke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software shows that prefrontal line here ahead of the cold front moving into the region this afternoon, or the next hour or so actually from this broadcast. This cold front will be moving through rapidly during this afternoon, and a series of cold fronts will be moving through the region over the next couple of days with inclement weather on the way for Wednesday. We'll get into that in just a moment. Morning visible satellite this morning shows rapid changes in cloud cover from clear to cloudy within a matter of minutes here as a prefrontal line ahead of a cold front moves into the region. And we can see the convection building up here with the lifting of the heights over the mountains here in western Pennsylvania. Water vapor channel, a little bit more lifting here through central and northern Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania. This is rapidly moving to the east at about 35 miles an hour. You can see that on Doppler as these showers are now making their way into eastern Pennsylvania and southeastern New York, or western and central New York State, and they'll rapidly be moving into a drier atmosphere, somewhat drier atmosphere, as they make their way east over the next couple of hours. On the aviational weather deck for today, low-level wind shear conditions occurring early this morning in the 1 to 2,000 foot layer above the surface. It's predominantly due to the speed shear with the 45 to 50 knot southwesterly winds measuring at the top of this layer by the Doppler radar network. Expect these low-level wind shear conditions to gradually end from west to east during this morning as the cold front approaches and the layer becomes increasingly mixed. Winds will veer out to the west behind the front and become gusty later this morning. Frequent gusts of 25 to 30 knots are expected through the afternoon. Few gusts as high as 35 knots possible after mid-morning. Winds are expected to diminish between this afternoon and this evening, and they'll generally be under 10 knots during later tonight. Tuesday, predominantly VFR, patchy fog possible Tuesday morning. Tuesday night and Wednesday, MVFR possible in rain showers. South to southwest winds may gust to around 20 knots Tuesday night, then veering to the northwest Tuesday morning with gust of 30 knots. And high confidence in that. Wednesday night and Thursday, VFR, northwest winds gusting to 25 knots. Friday, mainly VFR. If the storm system to our south tends further north, a period of MVFR or IFR would be possible with precipitation, but that's not looking too likely right now. Right now outside of Newark, it is warm. It's 50 degrees, dew point 10 Celsius, that's 10 Celsius, dew point 34, humidity 54%. The wind is southwest at 12. Clouds now at 12,000, broken at 25,000, and rapidly dropping here. And we're going to get into a period of a light rain shower here around the region over the next couple of hours, and then the wind shift and become gusty with mixed clouds and sunshine later this afternoon. Right now outside of Philadelphia, 51, dew point 33, humidity 50%, wind is southwest 17. Clouds at 8,500, 15,000, 25,000. Light showers in the vicinity shortly, and then improving conditions with gusty winds this afternoon. few light rain showers late this morning, early afternoon as the front comes through. Another storm system in the high country territory moves towards the central plains, then redevelops as a secondary cold front comes through the region late tonight, early tomorrow morning across our forecast region. This storm system then begins to pull to the Ohio River Valley, the Tennessee and Mississippi River Valley. Plenty of rain, snow, and ice with this system. The cold front will move through. High pressure is in place as we get into the day on Tuesday with nearly dry conditions are forecasted. Then the warm front comes in on later Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night, moving through the region, and a period of showers as the storm system then heads up rapidly to our west. And then a secondary cold front comes through during the day on Thursday as more high pressure builds in. And here's another storm system here in the Central Plains moving in from the west coast in the Pacific flow. The storm then makes a jump to the Carolina coast. By the time we get to Friday, high pressure is in control, but this storm system exits out to sea. Probably at this point with little impact as high pressure builds in once again with a chilly weekend in place for the weekend. Taking a look at the GFS forecasted right now, here comes the rain showers through the region, then out it goes, areas of low pressure here, secondary cold front moving through to the west late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and high pressure is in control for the forecast region. Comes our precipitation now for Wednesday. It's going to be mild. It's in the form of rain, and rain showers could get about a half to 3/4 of an inch as this area of low pressure heads up west of the Appalachians here into southeastern Canada, and basically the St. Lawrence River Valley dragging a cold front through. Most of the moderate to heavy precipitation will be occurring to the north and east of the forecast region. Could get a little bit of light snow shower activity on the back end, but most of that will be drying out before could get a little bit of light snow around here early on Friday, but most of the precipitation with this storm system will be heading out to sea. And if it does so, that means that all of the moisture will be south and east of the benchmark, but we'll be monitoring the coastal areas. If this storm system comes a little bit closer to the coast or a little bit further north, then precipitation chances would change, and the amounts would change too for the forecast region. Then a dry weekend is in store for the area with basically high pressure in control and scattered cloud cover, and very chilly air still in place for the weekend as well. Canadian model guidance is an outlier right now. It is forecasting more snow in the north here on Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and Saturday morning, and this would increase snowfall amounts across the region if this storm system comes closer to the coast. But right now, that seems to be an outlier as compared with the other diagnostic models. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Forecast for Robert Smith. You have a great Monday. We'll see you bright and early on Tuesday morning.